cared. We've been around 20 years. And I've been with this company for 2. And you mean to tell me not once all you had to do was Google me? Google me. And you would have found out all you needed to know about me. It ain't hard. So you mean to tell me you didn't think that at that time in my life that shit was a big deal? I had to talk to her about it. I had to bring it up to her and say, you know what, I thought about putting a health booth outside of the anniversary because I figured that's the only way she was going to listen to even give a damn is if I was talking about TLC. Diana, was you looking for a friendship? No, but don't tell me that you want something from me. I want to build a relationship. I want to be closer to you. You said this, not me. I didn't ask you for that. You said you wanted these things from me. So I said, you know what, Diana, stop being a skeptic. Stop being scary as hell. Just do it. And I figured, let me just say something about TLC and see if she responds. She did. But that was it. You didn't say, let me call corporate, because I'm going to have 5,000 people in person there. Let me call corporate. Diana, let me try to fly down. Corporate. Diana, let me try to fly down, send some people down to try to help you put together the TLC. Let me try. No, you expect for me to do it. So I said, you know what? Fuck this. This ain't going to be about TLC. This is DD4L. It's going to be about them. For 20 years, I done built this business. Me, my parents, my dancers. We did this shit together. My coaching staff. We did this shit together. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I felt some type of way. I did. Moving on. Now here comes the awakening. But before we get to the awakening later that year in 2021 where the dolls performed, I got a message. She was asking me about bringing the dancing dolls to come to the event to perform. Any one of my DDPs that's on, because I see y'all in the comments. Any of my DDPs, y'all can sound off about how hard it is to prep these dancers for an event, number 1. Number 2, how hard it is to get the dancers from point A to point B. Number 3, how much money it costs for hotels, for flights, for hair, for makeup, for uniforms. The shit costs money. And if you want to book people to do an event, you book them and you pay them what? A booking fee. You pay Rick Ross $100K. You're paying everybody else to be there. You're giving some of your leaders free tickets to come to the events, but I'm supposed to pay. I'm one of your leaders too, but you wanted me to pay. That's a different story for a different day. It costs money for DD4L to move. DD4L ain't no low-budget punk-ass team. DD4L ain't one of them. DD4L been on national TV for 6 years, been on a national and international tour for 4 years. The kids' names and verbiage and the whole show is in freaking Spanish all over the world. And you mean to tell me you couldn't even drop $100? Diane, I'm gonna get you a hotel room. I'm gonna get a hotel room for your staff. I'm gonna block these rooms off again. I'm gonna book this hotel out. Not even book them. I ain't even asking for all that. I don't even know if it was $5. You ain't offer them shit. And don't say I'm supposed to do it. You're booking the team. I have a booking fee too. Diana has a booking fee too. You didn't do any of that. I felt some type of way. That was strike 2.5 because I was trying to let it ride. Because I knew that the dolls would love the opportunity to perform because they didn't see Stormy the way I saw her. They was looking at her like, oh my God, it's Stormy Wellington. I would love to participate in the event. It's TLC. Anything that Miss Diana does, I want to be a part of it. Plus, we knew Lifetime was going to be there. It's chess, not checkers. Okay. I said, I'm going to figure it out. I said, I need the schematics. I need to know how wide the stage is, how long it is, how many chairs are here or there, how many feet is this from this. Why? Because my girls don't dance in one place. They flip, they jump, they kick, they spin, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. I finally got the schematics of the stage from Martha. We used the schematics of the stage to try to map out what we was going to do. I was worried because I was just not sure if it was going to be enough space. I was worried, and I'm never going to put the dancing dolls in a position to get hurt. So I wanted to make sure I asked a lot of questions. I want to know. So me starting to ask questions, I guess I was asking too many questions because I'm standing at UPS and I get a phone call from Coach Stormy. And she says, Diana, I'm hearing that there's an issue with the dancers. No, it's not an issue. I'm just trying to understand the schematics of the stage because I need to be able to build the show. See, I'm not no basic ass coach. I build the shows for the team. I need to know what I'm walking into. We don't just dance in one spot. I'm going to say it again. Well, you know, if it's a problem, we can just get some more professional dancers. I said, is that, maybe I got the big head. Maybe it's me. But I look at DD4L as professional dancers. Maybe it's just me. Because I know what the fuck my kids do. I know who they are. We can just get some professional dancers. They are professional dancers. But any dancer is going to want to know how much space they have, and you're doing it based off of what the hell we're doing. The dancing dolls flip off their head. They do aerials. They jump off shit. They jump over shit. They move through shit. But you say, you know, I said, you know what, Diana? I'm going to chalk this up to just maybe ignorance. Maybe she just didn't know. Because she don't know what the dancing dolls do. She keep calling them D4L. So she don't know. Okay. Maybe it's me. No big deal. I said, Stormy, it ain't got to do with that. The problem is, I need to make sure that my kids don't flip into something and break a damn leg. No big deal. I never told my parents what the problem was. I just dealt with it. When we get there, I need practice space. I need practice space. I need to know that my kids ain't going to flip into. So if I go into the room, you got the microphone, the big stand, this big-ass amethyst. You got flowers. You got TV screens. None of that was on the schematic. So I'm like, oh, shit. Now I got to figure out what to do. Sheila Woodward was the only one that assisted me while I was there that day. Woodward. Sheila Woodward said, Diana, here is $400. Go get the girls some pizza, some food. Give them something. It's not much, but please give them something. And I'm going to fix it to where you can practice in the room. So once the first session was over, the dancing dolls ran through the back of the kitchen to not be seen and went into the open space to practice. I moved the flowers off the stage. I asked, could the amethyst be moved? And they told me no. And I said, if any of my kids flip into this, it's going to pierce skin. And I told the girls, I said, okay. Y'all see this? They said, yes, ma'am. I said, don't hit it. They said, okay. I said, be careful. They said, okay. I said, you scared? They said, no, ma'am. I said, okay. As long as they weren't scared, I wasn't scared. So we had to rebuild the whole show. For my non-professional dancers, we had to rebuild the whole show. If we had not had that practice, it ain't no way we would have been able to do what the hell we did. The Dancing Dolls put on one of the biggest ass shows at that event. But it took me 2 hours to rebuild the entire show. I had to change formations. I had to fix where they were standing. We had so many, I'm trying to find this video. I had so many adjustments that we had to make. When I couldn't get a response from my coach to talk to me directly, I was treated like I was the help. Like I'm supposed to just be over here. Let me move on. Because I'm gonna be on, I don't want to be on here too much longer, but it's gonna take me a minute to get through because I gotta get all this shit out. Anyway. That happened in August. Now, this TV show. The TV show is getting ready to start filming. Mind you, I'm not knowing I'm a part of the show. Because last I had a conversation and being talked about, I was told I was B-cast. The last conversation that I had regarding the show was that I was B-cast. Did you hear what I said? I'm B-cast. I don't have a problem with being B. That means I ain't got to do as much. Cool. No problem. Cool. No problem. I get a phone call in October. And I'm being told, I'm coming, Drake. I got a phone call. And I'm being told that I need to be in Miami the next day. Excuse me, what? How am I going to be in Miami the next day? How? How am I going to be in Miami the next day? It's impossible for me to be there. So I'm going to fast forward this, but I got to go. We got a business call, Daryl Drake said. I'm being told that I got to be in Miami the next day. And I said, ain't no way I'm going to be able to be there. I got to make sure that my kids are taken care of. And why I got to come anyway? I thought I was BK. They said, oh, no, you're a featured cast member. I said, well, goddamn, look at there. So now I got to get my contract and stuff signed. I got to make sure that everything is done correctly. And I can't say too much because my lawyer told me to shut my damn mouth regarding these contracts. So I can't say too much. But let's just say this. I made sure that my contract said what it was supposed to say before I signed on the dotted line. I was called money hungry for doing that. I was told that I'm acting like I'm bigger than everybody else for doing that. No, it ain't that. It wasn't that I was money hungry or that I was acting like I was bigger than nobody else. It's called being fucking smart. See, I've been on TV before, and I know how they try to play you. And I'm not talking about the current network because my network is amazing. But I've been in situations before where you don't read the paperwork and you sign on the dotted line. You're fucked. So I took my time before signing anything. And I made sure that the concessions that I needed for me, the concessions that I had to have for me, the concessions that were required for Diana M. Williams, Inc., because I incorporated my own name because I'm not stupid. I learned my lesson. The concessions that I needed for me were there. It was essential. It was important. I'm glad I did. Now I got to keep going. I need to get to a point because I got to get off here. Y'all see that number pinned at the bottom? Text dominate if you want to know what I'm doing next. Because see, my next move, I made it my best move. I made my next move my best move. I joined Daryl, Drake, Bianca, and Boss Lady in business, and I made my next move my best move. Like you told Boss Lady, because see what Boss Lady said about what you told her at that table at the restaurant? You did say that. You told Boss. When Boss said, I got to leave with my daughter because all this drama is too much, you told Boss, make her next move her best move. My whole neck swung around. But anyway, let me go back because I want to make sure I don't miss shit. Okay. Strike number 3 through 10. Number 1, the fuckery that Natalie did to Bianca. That was strike number 3. I listened to the bullshit. And I told her out my own mouth, if that was me, I would have whooped your ass. Now, she said and said she's a liar because I told her to her face. I told Tammy to her face. I said it to all them cameras that was there. And I told Stormy, if she had done to me what she did to Bianca, I was going to whoop her ass. That's a well-whooped ass coming. I said it on the show multiple times, and I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Because if you had done what you did to me, if you had done what you did to Bianca to me, I would have whooped your ass. You would have been snatched multiple times. Moving on. At me, please. Because I'm with the shits. Because you don't want me to start talking. Because I'm going to keep it real lightweight right now because I got to go. Strike number 4. The belittlement of Carlotta. Carlotta Taylor is a friend of mine. Carlotta Taylor came down there for the challenge. Carlotta Taylor was treated like she was a know-nothing ass nobody. You told me you wanted to talk to Carlotta. Y'all was supposed to have a separate conversation. I got the receipts and the screenshots. You were supposed to have a separate conversation with Carlotta. You pulled Carlotta in a room and you asked Carlotta to tell me how you feel. Don't worry about the cameras. Tell me how you feel. She told you how she felt and you thought Carlotta was going to be one of them. Oh, you know, Carlotta ain't one of them. Carlotta like me. She like you. She an alpha female. She not no punk ass. So she told you how she felt and you called me yelling, upset because you felt like I said Carlotta down into attack you. No Jesus. No Jesus. You asked and she answered because y'all wasn't even supposed to talk that day. Then you get on Wake Up and Win and you can talk about you met somebody that was holding on to old stuff. And I'm like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? Then you say, yes, that is a sign of mental health. The girl ain't mentally ill. You shouldn't use words like that loosely. So I guess everybody that complain or got a problem, they got mental health issues. They mentally ill because I'm not mentally ill. But Carlotta, I had you. Don't worry, I had you. Watch it, baby. I had you. Number 6, strike 6. They're trying to check me on the pronouns. Stormy made it very clear this is her show. This is my show. This is my show. This is my show. You made it very clear this is your show. So I was late. I missed my flight. So I had to text your producers and let your producers know that I was going to be late. I was going to be late. So I said I text your producers to let them know that I was going to be late. And she wanted to know, well, who are you talking to? What?
You mentioned Lifetime being a event. Stop mentioning them.
Okay. She said this is her show. And she tried to check me saying that I shouldn't be using certain pronouns. I said, well, you know what? My, I, he, she, it, whatever. I said what I said. It's your show, right? Moving on. That was strike number 6. Strike number 7, the forced apology. We're going to get into that. You'll watch that on the thing, okay? The forced apology. I ain't apologizing. You did it to me. That's like the rape, the person getting raped apologized to the rapist, child. You know. Number 8, the attack on Benaya. Glory to God. I sat there and I watched it happen. I watched it happen. Moving on. The calling us motherfuckers. Listen. Ain't a motherfucker at this table gonna disrespect me. Who are you talking to? Because I'm not a motherfucker. That bothered me because I'm not a motherfucker. I'm not. I've never in my life been called a motherfucker by somebody else that I ain't had to check. What is the problem? Make it make sense. A motherfucker? Really? We grown. I'm older than you. Moving on. Number 10. The walking me around the outside of her house. God damn it. The walking me around the outside of her house. Now, boss said that it was done to her. Boss did not lie. Boss did not lie. She did not lie, ladies and gentlemen. She did not lie. I'm mad that I'm on this here phone because I saved it on this phone that I'm on. I saved it on this phone that I'm on right here. I recorded it. Walking around. I asked myself, I said, why am I being walked around the back of this house like I'm the damn help? Why am I being walked around the outside of this house like I'm the damn help? I said, this don't make no sense. I'm confused. Well, this is the way they want you guys to come in from the outside. I said, but why? Why? Why am I being walked around from outside? I said, Anna's on the inside. Why am I outside? Oh, here, go right here. Thank you. Why we coming around the side? Why we coming around the side? Oh, okay. Now, I recorded that because I just couldn't believe it. And I had to show it to my husband. I said, nigga, we is being walked around the outside of the house like we is the freaking help. I told Anna, I said, if Natalie and Tammy don't hit this corner, because I already knew Boss would be up one coming. If they don't hit this corner, I'm going to set it off. I said, am I the help? Why am I outside? It doesn't make any sense to me. I already knew Boss would be up one coming. Tammy ended up not being able to come because something happened with her aunts. But Natalie walked around the side of the house, but then turned around and went in. I said, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. At the end of the day, because I could have went into further detail, but Drake, Mr. Bossman said, I got to go, and my husband told me to shut up. At the end of the day, I'm leaving Total Life Changes, not because of Mr. Lakari or Mr. Fallon, not because of the products, because the products really do work in real life. Now, I'm going to give them that. The reason why I'm leaving is because of the way I was treated while in the company by leadership, the way I was mishandled. Now, I know a lot of people, you care for her, and that is totally fine. I'm not saying don't, because this is my experience. My experience may not be your experience, and that is okay. I had to learn to teach people how to treat me. I had to learn to take my own advice that I give to other people every single day. I respect everybody on every level, but what I can't stand for is disrespect. This is somebody that I loved and cared about, somebody that I looked at as potentially being a sister, somebody that I said one day, I'm going to have a big multi-level marketing company like her. This is somebody that my kids watched and followed on social media because I said she was amazing. Do I hate her? No. Do I wish her well? Absolutely. But this is my experience. Normally, I don't say stuff because what's the point? But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this publicly. Anna Quintero leads with love. Anna Quintero is the real deal. She is exactly who she says she is. If I was Spanish, I would follow her. I don't understand half of what they say. I wish I did. Now I wish I took Spanish more seriously when I was in college and when I was in high school. Because certain people that lead with love are people that you want to follow. I'm sorry to all of my people, though. A lot of people believed in me. They followed me. They trusted what I said. They believed me because I edified her. And I feel bad because I should have saw the signs a long time ago. But when you're in it, it's hard for you to see it. When you're in it, it's just hard. And I wanted everybody that followed me to genuinely make money. I loved every person that followed me because they trusted me. You trusted what I said. When you didn't have to, you have to believe a word that I said out of my mouth. Every person that is on my team still, if you decide that you want to stay, that's on you. If not, turn your smart shit off and move on. Because my next move is all about financial literacy. My launch call for what I'm doing right now is in 30 minutes. I've already made $1,000 in this company. I just started day 4 yesterday. Wow, really? Wow. I just started day before yesterday, for real, for real. I ain't really did nothing yet. And of course, we don't make income claims because everybody's result is not the same. But if you want to know what I'm doing next, and you're ready to elevate, you're ready to dominate, and you're ready to do it with a vibe, I need you to text dominate to that number right there at the bottom. And I'm going to send you the link for what I'm about to do next. Just know I'm done with TLC. I'm not returning unless Stormy leaves. If she leaves, I'll come back. But right now, I just can't. The products, they work. For me, they did. But when it comes to me being in this business, I just can't do it anymore. I'm never a person that likes to let anybody down. I believe wholeheartedly in what I stand for and who I am as a person. Anybody knows me, I keep it 100. Sometimes I'm too damn blunt. Sometimes I'm too damn real. But I keep it 100. What happened to me, I never want anybody that's on my team to have ever experienced that. Angie, when you told me what you were going through, and we had that phone call, and you told me not to share it with nobody because you weren't ready to talk about it yet, I believed you because it was happening to me. I just didn't say anything. I talked to Tawanya about a lot of stuff, and I respect her so much. I talked to Kimmy. I talk to Boss all the time, and I've gotten so much closer to Bianca, not through pain, but through real purpose, because we really have a real purpose. I sat and watched Bianca be disrespected to her face. I watched Bianca be disrespected to her face. I'm not going to get emotional, because the shit that happened is triggering. I've had friends do stuff to me that hurt me so bad that it made me want to fight. And to watch this person say that they're your friend, and this person say they love you, and they want to see you win, but then they turn around and they're vindictive, and they're manipulative, and they do all of this stuff to you. And if they'll do it to you, what makes me think that I'm immune? And it bothered me to watch that. I watched it happen. And I said, this is fucked up. And I'm just sitting here, I just feel like a freaking owl about what? My head is going back and forth. Shit is nuts. Shit is nuts. I'm just not. Because I'm not no punk. I'm pissed. Because it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. My friend Carlotta was made to feel bad because she wore Michael Kors. Didn't want to come around because she wears Michael Kors. Didn't feel like Michael Kors was good enough. Michael Kors is a designer. Everybody don't have to spend money on Birkin bags and Chanel bags and watches and diamonds and jewelry to be accepted. I buy my shit from Fashion Nova. I like the boutique clothes. This damn thing I got on came from Fashion Nova. Like, I don't understand. Before I had all I have now, because I had a lot of what I have now before I got to TLC, let's be clear. But I was never one to flaunt anything. But my friend Carlotta was made to feel bad. And she wanted to talk to Stormy about how she felt. And the thing is, you can't tell somebody to lead with love and you're not leading with love yourself. You can't tell somebody to be calm and to talk to you, and you can't be calm and talk to them. You can't dish it out and they don't want to take that shit back and say you haven't. Everything about me, I am a lot calmer now than I ever was. I ain't never been one to take no bullshit. I understand when I do something wrong, I apologize. If the person doesn't accept it, that's on them. But if I apologize to you, I'm done with it. I've moved on. But for me, it hurt to watch that happen to Carlotta, and for her to be publicly humiliated on your platform with you calling her mentally ill. Nobody knew what you was talking about, but I knew. To watch that happen to Bianca in my face, it hurt me. I knew. To watch Manaya say, "Mommy, please stop. Mommy, please stop." She don't want to coach. She wanted her mom. I cried. When you watch my interviews, I cried. I was angry. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt. I know all too well what it's like to be that child and you just want your mama's attention. I am a lover of children. I am a lover of children. And to watch Manaya go through that hurt me. Because I felt like I'm supposed to protect any of the kids that are around me. I'm supposed to protect them. I'm supposed to help them. And here she is right here. She didn't ask for my help. But how can I be around all of this and not know that she's hurting? And then boss lady daughter sitting back and listen to the stuff that's going on. I know what that's like. Because you just want your mama. You don't want all this extra. And to watch that go down. And when Manaya gets up from the table and said, I can't do this no more, she gets up, you tell her, bye, get gone, bye, be gone. I'm like, the fuck is happening here? Like, it broke my heart. And I said, I know what that's like. I was bullied so bad in school. I started my period at school. Threw my clothes. My mama didn't come get me. She let me walk around like that all day. I had people put peanut butter in my seat. My clothes was messed up. Mama come get me. She never came. I had somebody put an ant bed in my locker at school. Mama, they messing with me. She can't even give me no. So I know what it's like to want somebody to care just for you. Not make it about business. I had to make a choice. I walked away from Bring It because I needed to make a decision for me and my family. I had to do what was best for me and Kobe. So when it came for this, I knew I couldn't be there all the time. My child needs me. I know what it's like to be an absent parent. I know what it's like to have mommy guilt. I know what it's like when your child acts out and they long for you and they just want you. I know what that's like. So to watch that happen to Manaya, it hurt me personally. I couldn't breathe. They probably couldn't even use half of what I said in interviews. I was screaming. I was so upset. And although default L might not mean shit to nobody else, it means a lot to me. Those are my kids. That is my brand. That is my organization. That is my family. They protect me. Regardless of the blogs and all the bullshit, we're going to fight together. We are perfectly imperfect. We're going to fight together. We're going to fight with each other. But we're going to fight for one another too. At the end of the day, I had to walk away because of leadership. I am upset because of all of it. One thing I don't do is cap. I can't. My emotions too high. I'm going to tell the truth. I understand what it means to say things and be falsely accused of things that's not true. I've been drugged, flamed, and attacked and harassed on social media every day. Every day something happens to me every day. So you can miss me when she's lying. I ain't got to lie about a goddamn thing. Believe that. I just wouldn't have said nothing. And the only reason why I'm saying something now is because I'm getting emails from my customers. I'm getting emails from my life changers. They want to know why. And the best way for me to address everybody is this way. And I'm going to say it again. It has nothing to do with TLC. I was down for TLC. Rolled with TLC. If you saw my post, a NutriBurst headband, T-skirt. I posted and marketed and branded as TLC as if it was mine. You couldn't tell me nothing about this company. But the more I got in deep with the people that were working within the company, that were the leadership, I saw it personally hurting myself. And I couldn't figure out how to dig myself out of it. I said, damn, I'm doing it again. I'm going backwards. How did I let myself get so far into this to where I'm now not DIANNA anymore? I lost myself. I'm no longer me. Since when do you follow some fucking body? I've always been the motherfucking leader of the pack. I've always been the person that stands from the beginning. I lead from the front and the goddamn back. And the people in the middle are covered. I ain't never been no punk ass. So I saw through a lot of the bullshit. My best friend said, DIANNA, you were never made to fit in. So I don't know why you was trying to fit in any goddamn way. That was not what you were supposed to be. But when you want to be accepted and you want to be loved like a grown woman, not just the kids, because the kids love me. It's different. That shit hit different. I am a leader. I am not a follower. But I know how to follow when it's necessary. But I don't belittle those that do follow me. Especially those with a blue check mark that can elevate your business. Don't dismiss people. Don't dismiss people that can help you. Don't do that. Let this be a lesson to whoever owns a business. If there are people in your business that can help you, listen. I don't care. I don't care if they are a person. I don't care if they are a person that just simply sweeps up the trash, takes out the garbage. I don't care if they're a person that sweeps up the trash, takes out the garbage. I don't care what they do. I don't care. Treat them the same. Treat everybody the same. Because you never know. You never know how another person feels. You never know how your vendors feel. The painters, the exterminators, the lawn person, your office manager, your clients. You just never know. But I'm moving on. I am moving on. I am moving on. I am moving on. My launch call is in 17 minutes. Text Dominate to the number that is listed below. If you want to get in with what I'm doing next, where I'm about to go, I'm taking everybody with me because financial literacy is important. We all need to know how to use our money. I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money, and I'm still sitting on it. I didn't invest it. I didn't make it work for me. I'm not making, it's not investing in stocks, bonds, none of that. I've just been holding on to it. Because I've been moving in fear about my money. I've been moving in fear about how to use my money, what to do with my money, how to make, I just been moving in fear. But I'm not scared no more. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a whole lot. When I say a lot, I'm learning a lot. And I'm just grateful for, every opportunity that I get to continue to grow. I'm grateful for every opportunity that I get to learn more and more about myself. Come have a seat with me. I want y'all to sit with me. I don't want you to feel like, oh, Diana's on national television. She too big. No, I want you to come sit with me. I want you to come sit beside me. I want you to hold hands with all of us. I want you to walk with us. I want you to do this with me. When I say with me, we're all learning this together. This is new to me, just like it's new to everybody else. At 7 o'clock, I'm launching. And if you want to join me, it's time. Hold on 1 second. I want to see how many people hit that number so we can see where we are. Because last I checked, it was at 900. It's not showing me. Let's see if I can do it on my computer. Because I want to see. Because I know, Tia, you already joined me. Tia, you already here. Let's see what's really good. Because I'm about to get off of here. We about to go get it. I'm about to get off of here and we about to go get it. Let's see. Thank y'all for listening. I appreciate it. And again, like I said, this is not bashing anybody. This is me. This is how I feel. It won't let me log in. I'm on the wrong phone. So I love y'all. Follow my next move. I'll make my next move my best move, and you do the same. I haven't sent the link out yet. I'm gonna send it as soon as I get off here with y'all. Let me do it now because we got 14 minutes.